inhabitants, but you have a plan for extending the village with another 100 houses in this project, Videland, that's what you call it. Can you tell me more about that?
Videland is an extension of the village, and it might end up with 250 new people.
Yeah.
So it's almost doubling, and we're very, very conscious this is going to be a movement of integration. We've been working on this for a while. It's one of our local initiatives. So we actually bought the land, we bought an old farm, and had long negotiations with the farmer about this. But we've also made the draft of the planning. So we've been very active in the whole process.
With the municipality?
The municipality is a good friend in this respect, and has been supporting us, but also working with us on the planning. One of the things that we have been working on with a much further perspective is the whole idea of funding. We actually made a local fund to form the whole framework around this.
And to purchase the land?
That's what we did.
Yeah.
And it meant that we had to form a fund which is a legal entity.
Yes, sure.
So that's one aspect. The other one is the financing aspect of all this. And we've been working for a while on alternative financing, because it's difficult for people to borrow money in rural areas. I think we share this problem with many other rural areas. So we're working on a national level, in fact, political level, to try to see whether, in fact, we can open up the chest, the money chest, for alternative financing for rural areas.
And this about alternative financing, that's why we are here, because that's also
that's another
done.
Example.
Yeah.
Another example of alternative financing. It's modeled on the idea of crowdfunding, but
Yes.
actually what we have here is a joint venture of three different companies: a bakery and a small cafe, a restaurant, and a shop. And together they form one unit, as it were. But behind that is a limited company, LTD, a company which actually is made up by 100 local people. So the alternative financing here is made up by lots of small contributions, down to 1,000 Danish kroner. And that's one nice example of several crowdfunding projects that we have running here in Torup. And this is now the workplace for 6 people.
So that's 6 full employed people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
And it also gives people here a chance to influence that they can have their own cafe or their shop. Because if it wasn't done that way, it wouldn't be here.
No, there wouldn't be any of these.
No.
We wouldn't have a local bakery, and we wouldn't have a local restaurant, and we certainly wouldn't have a shop. And we have 2 shops, in fact, in this village, and a co-op as well.
And that is rare. In Denmark,
It is almost impossible.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's only possible because we have made the foundations for this through this alternative financing.
Yeah.
So that is an important message, in fact, in this respect.
Yeah. Make it possible.
Make it possible, but also don't wait for somebody else to do it for you.
No. Go out and do it.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.